What's up, guys? Edrone here. Welcome to Send It Sunday, episode 7? 8? I've lost count. We've had some awesome Send It Sundays. Real quick, welcome in Technique FPV, Fly Zone Drones, Mike Huranak, Drone Shots, Fly Zone Drones. We got Bob Casey Aerial. Welcome in. Geppetto's Lab. Thank you guys so much for coming in tonight. Guys, we have a very, very special guest tonight. Matter of fact, this is the first live stream I believe that he has agreed to be on. And you guys are not going to want to miss out. We have an action-packed, exciting stream tonight. No holds barred. Put your seatbelts on. Buckle up. Because we got a very special guest in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, welcome in Mr. Crowley and his drone.
Oh, hey, what's happening?
Oh my God! Please don't choke. We need you.
Actually, Eric, before we get started, I don't like to screw around here. Yeah, hold on, I'm getting this information right now. I'm going blind, so I got to lose the goggles for a second. I ran some information before we get started, just so you know, because I have some restrictions and non-disclosures that have to be available.
Guys, listen up.
So you are Edrone birthday. We got to do this before we go live, because I don't want anybody to know. Eric Marvel, right? Eric Senior Marvel is your father. Mary Jones is your mother.
No, you know I'm a social security number.
Marvel Comics, right? Marvel Comics. Your application with the DEA is being reviewed right now. Overall findings, you seem to be a great guy. No real pets information. You got a fiance. She seems pretty safe. You found your drone 4 years ago, ripping some freestyle with some guy named MD95TSI. Oh, Chris and Crystal.
That sounds familiar.
Some college vids. I don't want to talk about those vids that I found about. That was kind of weird. You just got a mutiny bound Bando Slayer, you were saying, and I think at 3.45 seconds, you show the standoffs in the build. You got to go back and check that out again.
Absolutely.
And I also built, I want to talk about the nitrous oxide alcohol injected 590 cubic inch big block balloon drone.
Wow, check that out, guys. Wow, that is a big block. Holy cow.
See the blower on it?
Oh, yeah. What's that run, like a 357?
That's 592 cubes.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't deal with small shit.
I hear you. Welcome in, Private Island FPV. Welcome in. Good to see you. So, very nice on the history lesson there. I'm very impressed you did your homework.
I have to do some background. I just wanted to verify it was you before we went further,
I don't blame you. And any disclosures, feel free to get them out there. If there's anything we shouldn't be saying or showing. There is one thing I do want to show. I was able to find, I know this is super rare, I was able to find some baby pictures of Mr. Crowley. Guys,
you have my baby pictures.
Man, this guy was a total cutie. Check him out. Wrapped up in his little blankie.
Oh, God, it's me.
Check out Mr. Crowley's baby picture I found.
I haven't seen that picture in years.
See?
I love my parents.
I was like, man, look at Mr. Crowley. I mean, he is just wrapped up snug as a bug in a rug there.
Oh,
my God. Look at that.
Bring me to tears.
And then I was able to find one when you were just a little bit older.
Sure.
But I think...
Wait a minute. That looks like Zorro. Don't even tell me that's Zorro.
How did you got the mustache started so early? But man, it looks very well on you even now. I mean,
I was born with this mustache.
See that.
Yeah, just like that. I'm surprised that baby picture didn't have it.
It must have happened in between the blanket stage and the sitting up stage.
Well, see, I was a big kid. I was like 6'1" in first grade. So they thought I was a teacher. And what happened was I actually ended up with a job at MIT. And I was polishing the floors, working in the janitorial department. And they would put up these equations on the board. And I would answer all the equations secretly. And then one day I got caught, so I had to quit my job. How do you like them apples?
The things that come around full circle, right?
Yeah, it's crazy world we live in, Freaking
yeah.
insane.
So I'm looking behind me, and it looks like I know your name is Mr. Crowley and his drone, but it
Yes.
looks like we have evolved from Mr. Crowley and his drone to Mr. Crowley and his drones.
Well, that's funny thing you should ask. There's a lot of Picasso paintings, but there's only one Mr. Crowley and his drones shirt in the world. This is the only sweatshirt in the world.
Let me blow that up right there. That's that.
Yeah.
There we go. Look at that.
Let's see. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing.
So, guys, he's got that for sale on his Etsy store. $69.95, limited time only. I think he's only got like one. So, if you want that,
wait a minute. 69. Well, you know who actually made this for me was Dan Preston, Drone Maniacs.
Oh, Drone Maniacs.
Drone Maniacs.
Nice.
He made this for me. I said to him, I said, hey, see, one of the things I like about this what we do is like talk to different people and you learn. Like I'm so learning so much shit. You know what I mean? It's amazing. But I like a learning issue thing or something because I did everything wrong. But
I got a hearing issue, so we always got some kind of ailment.
Yeah. Now I'm at a point where I'm like, okay, this is the things I need. I said to him, I said, you think I could get Mr. Crowley LED like things on my on over my ESCs? And
oh yeah.
He's like, yeah. So he did it for me. And when you turn on my Chameleon, it lights up Mr. Crowley in different colors on each arm. One's red, one blue. Yeah, I think it's just red and blue actually. And
that's awesome. It's like cool, American colors.
Yeah, and he hooked me up, and I was all appreciative. And he sent me this setup, and I was like, "Oh, this is awesome, man!" And I actually won the a Gank multi-rotors frame, a Wyvern from him.
Nice.
And that's gonna be my next frame that I'm playing with. So I'm psyched.
So I'm surprised you didn't reach out to him and say, "Hey, man, my shirt, you added an S on there. It's supposed to just say drone."
No, because you know what he would have said to me? Well, you shouldn't have put the S on.
Yeah.
He's right. It was my own fault. You know what I mean? So whatever.
Absolutely.
I can't blame everybody. It's his fault. Damn you, Dan.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for coming on the stream tonight. I want to do some talking about you and how you got started in FPV, because it looks like you've had quite the journey looking behind you there.
Yeah, actually, it's funny what's behind me. I was like driving my family nuts. They're like, you gotta go do something. I used to get into cars and motorcycles. I can't do that stuff anymore. So I was like, what can I do? And I'm like, wow, I saw these different drones flying online, and my son showed me YouTube, and I'm like, I don't want to look up YouTube, and then I'm looking at it, and then I see all the stuff from dirt bike stuff, and I get all excited. Then I see all the hot rods. I'm like, oh, this is great. And all of a sudden I see these little drones flying around. I'm like, what are those things? And I just happened to look on eBay, and there's the Phantom 4, which was the big seller at the time. So I'm like, okay, I'll go get a Phantom 4. Now, I've never flown a drone, so I'm like, all right, I'll go get a Phantom 4. I can own the world and be ruler of the world, you know what I mean, and of the skies.
Yeah.
Well, I got one, and then a hawk in my neighborhood. I was getting okay with it for like 6 months, and then a hawk attacked it. And
ooh.
It came down and it broke into pieces. So I sent it off to a guy to repair instead of DJI. Oh, I feel so much better. So,
that sucks.
I said to my wife, I go, you know what? I'm going to pick up some of these little drones. I see these toy drones people are flying. Because now, once you look up drones, then it expands off to all these other types of drones. And then so then I'm like, oh, I can fly these little ones while mine's being fixed.
Yeah.
So while I fly them around, I start flying them into the house, bouncing off of stuff, knocking mirrors down, windows. Hit my son, hit my wife a couple times, got stuck in her hair. Everyone's flipping out. They're like, this is the worst hobby you could ever have. It's like, can you take it outside?
Yeah.
I'm like, no, it's like cold and my drone's broken. So now my wife's like, can you do something else? I'm like, yeah, all right, and then I'm like, wow, look at these little toy drones are kind of like real slow. And my Phantom, when I flew it, I was like, this is kind of like, it's not really that fast to me. You know what I mean? I'm used to like cars, and I had a KX 500. Raptor 660 with 780cc bore, you know what I mean? I like speed, you know what I mean? I like freaking fast stuff, And I'm like, wow, this stupid Phantom's not going. So I'd fly it in Addy mode once I got it fixed and stuff. And And then I put it in Addy mode after waiting 6 months for the thing to get fixed. And I'm flying around my park for 15, 20 minutes. And I fly across the park, and it just drops out of the sky into a tree and into the road. And that was the end of my drone, my Phantom 4.
That sucks, man. And Phantom 4, that's not a cheap drone there. That stings.
Well, it was worse. It became worse. I won a title called Master Crasher because I crashed multiple DJI drones after that. But I started to get more into the FPV stuff. And then all of a sudden I went out and I bought a Rise 250 FPV. Comes with goggles, comes with like box goggles and all the starter stuff. It's actually a good starter drone. It was like really fast and stuff, more faster than I dealt with.
Yeah.
And I didn't know anything between acro mode, stable mode, stabilization, air mode. I didn't know anything about that. So I didn't know that on the controller, you just go like this. And now you're in a whole new mode. You know what I mean? So I'm flying the thing and I'm like, look at me, I'm flying, right? And the thing's hovering, and I'm going like around the baseball field.
Yeah.
Not going around trees, just like going around the air, you know.
The simple fact that you have it in the air and it's flying and you're actually controlling it is a miracle.
I feel like I'm king of the world, right? Like I'm on Titanic, about to sink, right? So all of a sudden I landed, I changed the battery, and I do something, and I start it up, and I'm like, and it goes, smashes on the ground. I'm like, what the hell is that, right? So it goes, and it takes off wicked fast and smashes on the ground. And I'm like, I'm not even doing this. So now I'm trying to figure it out. And I smash it into a fence. So anyways, I get it all up, and it takes off on me because I never set fail safe.
Oh, so it was probably at hold position. So the last position your stick was, if you did a high throttle and it lost signal, it was high throttle to the moon.
It went to the point where I couldn't see it anymore. Like I had no right flying FPV at that moment. I shouldn't have been there. Like the guy who came with his DJI, he was sitting there watching me. He was like hiding behind stuff so he doesn't get hurt. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, I can get this. I'll figure this out after I kill about 50 people. So, anyways, the thing takes off. Now I'm all depressed. It goes up forever, and I'm thinking it's going to come down and hit somebody. So I feel bad about that. It's good because with my luck, it's gonna be like some old lady, and of course it'll get publicity. I'll have to go back to prison again, you know, all that stuff.
Right.
I didn't say that, right? Anyway, so So anyways, I was worried about it coming down, killing somebody. You know what I mean? Hurt them. I'm walking home and I'm all depressed. I lost the drone. You know, I begged my wife for every dime that I had to get the drone. We had to drive 60 miles to get the drone. So you know, with the wives, it doesn't go over well. So anyways, I'm walking home, and there it is in the gutter. The only thing missing was the SD card.
Oh man, that's awesome! You found it. Yes.
It wasn't even damaged. It was like right up the street.
That's
what
okay.
A great I broke
story.
It like the following day. I destroyed it. That's the one that's hanging up. Like everything up there.
Yeah.
It's all broken and junk now. Well, I shouldn't say that. One's from Kev FPV. It's a beginner like FPV, but it's a really badass, very fine-tuned drone.
Absolutely.
It's not fast enough for now. I'm too used to it.
So let me ask you, what are you charging now to do the voiceovers for the radios? You know, when people they box them up, send them to you, and then you record your voice on there for all the takeoff and stuff. What are you charging now? About $100 per radio?
Race fans, ready on Saturday. We're all going. Yeah, motorcycles everywhere. Chicks with no boobs. Ah!
Yes. Mr. Crowley, you do have an awesome voice there, and that would be cool to hit that switch and just hear your voice saying, taking off, or fucking send it, or something awesome.
Hey, did you guys see Eric's legs went on for days?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The stories that we have in this hobby, I mean, that alone is like just mind-blowing. The stories that we have with these drones and what happens and what kind of situations we get ourselves in.
Oh, you know, somebody's watching over us most of the time. And the funny thing is, almost all of us get our drones back.
Almost. Even if it's 4 years later.
Like 4 years later with you. It's a guy up in New Hampshire, Kev FPV. His was 14 months later after the snowfall. Snow melted.
Real quick, welcome in Chuck It FPV,
Chuck
Vitrafly, what's up, brother? And Renegade FPV, Mr. J's RC's Optimized Drone. We got the Optimized
Holy
Drone
cow.
Squad in the house. And we got Jack Rabbit FPV. Man, we got a lot of people coming in. Maniac FPV.
Maniac FPV, what's happening, man?
Welcome in, guys. Welcome
Technique.
in. Welcome in the Optimized Drone crew. And real quick, while we're talking about Optimized Drone, make sure tonight, after the Edrone live stream, go on over to Optimized Drone. Going to be around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Going to have an awesome live stream. I'm going to be a special guest on the show. We're going to have a great time, hang out with you guys. Hope to see everybody over there tonight and every Sunday at 9 p.m. Also, Drone Network, Fridays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with MD95 TSI, Crystal Justice. Make sure you go hang out over there, have a great time. Great group of people over there. We'd love to have you over. And every other Wednesday, as a matter of fact, this Wednesday, when the kids are sleeping and in bed, come hang out at the FPV Noob Tube, 9 p.m. for Hump Day with some late night shenanigans. Hang out over there, have some good times as well. All right, I got all my plugs out of the way. That's good. So,
Hey, can
back
you
to
guys
the
do
chat.
this?
Oh, is that? Oh, how? Is that how you keep your fingers warm when you fly?
Yeah,
That's
exactly,
an
man.
awesome way to do that. See?
I put one hand under my boob, and then I use the other hand to control it, and then I switch.
Nice.
That's,
And
guys, if
and
you
having
switch
it under your
hands in the
shirt,
cold
it doesn't
weather,
limit your range, right, that much, because it's able to kind of penetrate through the shirt material.
Why do we have to make issues out of everything? You know, we can just say it works. Let's just move forward. Jeez, and grow.
I'm telling you what, I was flying a couple days ago, and I couldn't believe. I was like, okay, now I remember why I like to fly inside my vehicle. My fingers are very cold, and I can't really feel them when I'm moving the sticks. I'm like, I don't know which way I'm going because I can't feel my fingers.
Yeah, that's tough. How about when the batteries are like drawing down and stuff like that? They last like 30 seconds, and you're like, oh, all right, I'm done.
It just straight kills them. It's just straight kills them.
Chuck it. What's happening? Optimize. Who else? Geppetto.
Yeah, we got a
Drone
great group up in the house tonight,
Wow.
man. Absolutely.
Well,
Oh, we got Alex Marks aerial videos. Welcome in, man. Thank you so much for stopping in, brother. Appreciate your
Nice.
support. Appreciate that.
So what I fly now is, well, actually, all my 3 inches. I had mentioned to you before, all the 3 inches are like broken and down. But
Oh no.
I have everything to build like 2, maybe 3 inches, but definitely a 6S 3 inch and a 4S 3 inch.
Okay. So you
I
got
just
some
gotta
plans
do
for this cold weather. You got some
Yeah.
plans.
And
You're gonna be building some drones.
Well, I'm also debating, like, one of the things I saw that one of the videos I like you did was on the shock bite,
Oh yeah.
on
Yeah.
the fat shocks. I'm really like kind of was going back and forth. Right now, I'm just gonna fly with what I got. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of you guys that come into this new, you want to buy up everything, and you see all these people that want every single freaking drone. Get a drone, just learn how to ride, fly it. Here's what I flew the drone for a year, FPV, and I hated it. I was like, I can't get this to work. I smashed the drone. I was
Right.
like so mad. I just smashed it on purpose. I was like,
It can be frustrating.
I kept smashing everything, you know.
Yeah.
One time I get a funny story with Chris. I felt bad, and I'm like, I smashed up my e-sheen. I had an e-sheen, and then
That's
I
how I
broke it
started.
in half, and he had the 2 side plates for it, and I had like the other pieces. And anyways, I rebuilt it and put it back together, and I couldn't get it. That was my first one I rebuilt, and I couldn't get it to fly right. Every time I flew up, it flipped, which now I know is either a motor, an ESC, some type of signal disconnect, something broke. You know what I mean? You got to fall through and figure out what you need. But so, anyways, yeah, it was just such a disaster, man, and such a cost. And I was trying to keep. I was at the time I had to actually stop flying for a little bit, and for like several months, and then I started flying again, and I said, you know what? I'm just going to go out there and fly. And I'm just going to do videos of one pack. So now if I just do one pack, I'm going to go land in the area, sit in an area, and just fly a pack and see what happens. You know what I mean? So then all of a sudden I fly 3 packs, and it was like, wow, this is actually working out good. Then I go across the street, fly another pack somewhere else, but it's all like local stuff for me, you know.
You started getting that confidence built up. I feel you.
I started feeling good about myself. I wasn't crashing every 20 minutes. I did put my chameleon in the ocean. I went and I get a video of it flying by a barge. I got scared. I'm like, I'm going to dump this. I know I am. I landed right next to shore. I looked and saw it and tried to fly it back, and I hit the throttle, and it flipped up and got sucked out, and I ran into the ocean and grabbed it. So, I mean, shit happens, you know?
It does. It does happen. It could be very discouraging. Even someone who's been in the hobby, you know, as long as I've been in, you know, here I've been in the hobby for 4+ years, just FPV. And here I am taking my quad for a dunk just yesterday. I mean, you never know. Like, I had no intention on flying anywhere near the water. Like, it was not in the plans. I was doing a maneuver. I was getting into the flow of it. I was having a good time. I wasn't really, like, thinking about, oh, danger. You know, there's water over there. Danger. It was a new spot.
Warning, Robinson, warning.
And I come out of the maneuver, and I was a little bit too close to the ground. I didn't prepare enough for it, and I ended up bumping the ground. And when I bonked the ground, the quad didn't like that, and it's just like, eh. Right. And then next thing I know, I'm flying backwards, and I'm like, okay, nice. I see the woods in front of me, and I know that there's water behind me. Oh crap! What do? Let me disarm. So I hurry up and disarm, and I didn't get to it in time, and it dunked right down into the river. I'm like, I'm such a noob. I mean, just such a noob.
Well, you know what the noob things that I do? I forget to wipe the camera lens.
Oh, yeah. Hey, welcome in, Michael Blade. Good to see you, brother. I appreciate
Michael Blade, what's up, buddy?
Good to see you.
I actually flew with Michael Blade in Rhode Island.
Oh, speak of the devil. There he is. MD95TSI. What's up, brother?
Now that Chris is there, you got to hear the story.
Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping in. I was just talking about my dunking incident yesterday. However, I was able, after about an hour of pouting and, you know, stomping my feet and, you know, after all that stuff, woe is me, I said, you know what, let me go ahead and walk back there one more time and just kind of walk around that shoreline and just see if I just happen to get lucky. And by golly, I got lucky. I was walking the shoreline, and I saw the red TPU GoPro 8 mount underwater, it was probably about 3 foot deep. And I was like, guys, I found it. I found my quad. And they're all like, what? And Chris grabs his camera immediately and starts running over. And I'm like, Chris, man, go warm up the car, man. I might have to go for a swim. And he's like, no, man, you're all right. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, get in. I'm like, Chris, I'm getting ready to get into 30-degree water, man. Go start the car, man. Turn the heat on.
He's like, it's only a foot deep. Just jump in.
It's only a foot deep, man. Come on, I got you. Let me push you in.
Meanwhile, there's like a barge going through there.
Thank God it was a low tide. Welcome in, props off. Greatly appreciate you, man. Yeah, and guys, I greatly appreciate it. If you could smash that like button, greatly appreciate it. And down in the video description is the link for Mr. Crowley's YouTube channel. Make sure you get over there at some point, either now or at later on or before you leave. Make sure you get down there and hit that subscribe. Go link up with Mr. Crowley. Awesome channel. And big time channel too. He actually got sent a DJI Mavic 3.1, right?
Yes, a 3.1.
We got to hear about this.
Well, for that I got to put on another one. I got the 3.1, and they sent it to me. I didn't even know it was there. It was like on my steps or something all day. It was cold out. I didn't want to go out there to get it. I was chilled, you know what I mean? I was in my house, and the heat was on, and it was almost like 69 degrees outside. So it was like, I left it there all day, and I forgot it was a drone, and I threw it in the trash. And then, but I took it back out. And I did a video on it, you know. And DJI was like, hey, you can't go showing pictures of this thing, you know. We want you to fly it and, tell us what do you want changed about it, Sean? Mr. Crowley, because they don't talk to me by my first name. I'd kill them. And
Yeah, they
so
got to show you that
anyways,
respect.
yes, yes, all right,
Absolutely.
that is true. So anyways, I flew it, and something happened with a sensor. I guess when you shut the sensor off to go faster, it doesn't stop when it hits a tree. So I clipped the side of a tree and it went into a pond.
Oh
And
no.
actually, yeah. So there was a lot of unhappy people about that. But you know what?
Oh.
Actually, what I did, and I tried to do this big joke thing, right? And I swear I was being punished, right? Either by DGI or somebody was punishing me. You know what I mean? So I put 3.1 on my Maverick Pro. I have a Max Mod Maverick Pro. That's the original Maverick Pro, but with a Max Mod, so it has the extenders on it, so it can run
Yeah.
out a couple of miles out versus the regular Max Mod. Nothing, everything else is the same. And it's really kind of shitty to today's technology. So, anyways, I was out having fun with it, but it's always been my aerial drone. You know what I mean? I've actually crashed this twice now. So, I was out pretending, putting a video together, pretending it was the 3.1, and I flew it down the pond, and I had it going like 35 miles an hour, 40 miles an hour, and I kind of bring it around like that, and it was going pretty good, but it doesn't continue to spin like an FPV drone. What DJI does is this, and it goes backwards into trees and into the water. So I lost my Maverick
wow.
Pro being a wise ass, saying I had a Maverick Pro 3.1. But some people didn't like the 3.1, and it was kind of like, you know what? If you're that tight ass in this fun hobby, you're in the wrong area, man. Go be an accountant.
Did you get to try the leaf blower function before you lost it?
Well, what happened was I originally had the tape dispenser. The tape dispenser, you pull it down, it's an electrical tape, and it has a little metal clip on it, and it's built right onto it. It's nice, but it has a Swiss Army knife that comes out. And you pull the Army knife down, it has a scissor blade on it. You pull out your toothpick when you get something stuck in your teeth, or say you just want to look kind of cool. Somebody's there and you want to have a toothpick, and you're like,
I mean, that's
really
easily worth
tough because I got a toothpick in my mouth. Look at me.
That's easily worth the extra. What was it? Extra 800 on top of the cine price, right? For the 3.1.
Yeah, it ended up being. I think what they sent me was like a $7,800, $9,000 package. I don't even know what it was. I don't care. You know what I mean? It's DJI, the communists.
Yeah,
Guys.
yeah.
That's communism.
They were trying to get your information, Crowley. That's what they were trying to do.
What
they
I
tried.
found out when NSA called me up, I didn't say that. When this guy called me up, that I'm friends with, a manager I know, he said that they were taking information off my phone. So I used my my iPad, and my iPad has like secret agent shit on it, but I can't talk about it. So, anyways, I used my iPad. And now they can't take my information off the phone. But all you people out there doing that, they're stealing your shit. They're going to try to take over this country and kill us all, or put us as little camps. That's what they do. That's what communists do. You go work in camps.
Oh, no. Welcome in, Family Guyver. We also got Maniac FPV, Bushcrafter, welcome in. Rick Babcock, fact, that's what I'm talking about. And TJ Drones and more. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in.
But honestly, what I will say, all joking aside, when you first get into this hobby, it's difficult because so many people are in it and above what you do. But they already have that time into it. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
You're not going to. For a year, I was going to quit FPV. I had a guy over in Europe. His name's EBR. He was spending 4 hours on the phone on a live chat like this trying to fix my drones with me.
Right.
There was a lot of community stuff, and it was awesome. You know what I mean? And that's what kept me here was all these people. I gave one time Chris bailed me out one time. I needed parts for my E-Sheen. I hit a fence at like 70 miles an hour, and it broke in half.
Oh, yeah. So, I hit a fence with my E-Sheen, too, Crowley. I kid you not. I did.
E-Sheen, that was a lot of fun, man.
Maybe it was like attracted to the metal or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I hit so much stuff. It's unbelievable. But I tried building it myself, and I've built engines and race cars, but I've never done electrical. I hate electrical because I've never been experienced at it. like when I first changed the sockets in one of my houses, the
Yeah.
outlets, I thought the black was ground.
Oh.
I never worked on a house before, so I'm like, no, black is ground, red is positive. I do it again.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I mean, who would have thought?
I'm like, wait a minute, they wired it wrong. I'm like, I did something wrong.
So, would
do
that
it like
have
4
anything to
times.
do with your early days hanging out with Ozzy there, Mike? That the confusion, maybe?
Well, see, that's, and you know what? No, see, there's a big problem. See, people don't know the truth. 1980, I met Jonathan Osborne. His name is Ozzy. I don't know if any of you guys know who he is. He was with Black Sabbath a long time ago. He's a rock and roll star. So, anyways, him and I were partying one day at one of his concerts up in Worcester, Worcester, Massachusetts. It's Worcester, not Worcester. Worcester. Harvard Yard, we parked the car. So, anyways, Ozzy and I were partying. I can't remember the night, but he said to me, he goes, Mr. Crowley, he goes, hey, can I write a song about you, man? Hey, I'm like, dude, just back off. Do whatever you want. You know what I mean? Get out of my face. His head was so big, you know what I mean? I'm like,
Right.
oh, he's like freaking me out. I was like, not doing well back then, those 80s. So, anyways, I left there, and then he writes a song, and I see him in 82, actually 81. I met 82. I was actually really young. I met Ozzy Osbourne and Randy Rhoads on April Fool's Day. 81 or 82. I can't remember. I think it was 81 because Randy Rhoads died right after that. But yeah, so he wrote that song about me. I was like, whatever, I don't care, you know?
Yeah, absolutely, man. That must have been some good times. I mean, I'm surprised you remember as much as you do.
I just remember him asking me, can I write a song about you? And his head was huge. And he's like, bro, just get away from me.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what? Can I show you something?
Yeah, let me blow you up real quick.
I get packages a lot, and I wanted to do a mail call. And this is from Drone Bum. Drone Bum knows I collect things, and he sent me this box. And he says that there's a whole bunch of stuff that I can use in there. So I was like, I figured I'd open it up on here.
Oh, wow. How did you get that in there?
I wanted this. You know what I mean? How did he know I wanted that? That's like crazy stuff.
Drone Bum, I need you to start doing my packages on the double.
Hold on. There's one more thing. Whoa!
Whoa!
A pocket knife. This is awesome.
You're ready to go scuba diving now.
You know what? This is like a Boy Scout knife. You should get each Boy Scout or Cub Scout. Every Cub Scout should have one of these, I think.
Is that the retractable blade that goes right into the handle so you can put it in your pants?
Wait a minute. No, hold on. You mean, no, that's the wrong one. This one?
There we go.
This one goes in your pocket. And this one has that safety so you can't kill yourself.
Oh, yeah, that's always a good thing.
You can kill yourself when the blade's out, but
yeah.
No, I don't have anything like that. But
oh, no.
So anyways, that was a nice gift from Drone Bum. Thank you, Drone Bum.
Yeah, Drone Bum. Good looking out. I need to see if I can get him on the phone to see if I can start getting him to mail my packages to save on shipping cost. Because the packages just keep getting bigger and bigger. And the way he's able to kind of condense all that.
It's amazing.
Man, it is amazing.
No, it really is. And
hey, welcome in, Julia. And we also have Crystal Justice. Welcome in there, Lady Bird.
Oh my God, it's Crystal Justice.
Good to see you. Good to see you both.
Crystal. How are you this evening, Crystal?
Crystal.
I see you looking good.
Oh, yeah.
Hubby's not around.
Nah. He said, now that's a knife. Right? Right? Like Dundee? No, that's a knife.
No, that's a knife.
Yeah. So real quick, man, having a great time. The time is flying, which means that we're having a great fun stream. We actually have a new product that we want to go over and show you guys that we're both excited about. And real quick, welcome in Sean Brooks.
Yes, Sean Brooks. Good
to see you, Sean Brooks. Since you were talking earlier about 3-inch, it made me want to go ahead and talk about the product that we're going to talk about today. Check this out.
I see. I'm the cheapest bastard in the world. Okay, my wife and I just had my last son leave for college. I mean, for his own career, and so we're like 2 people home alone. It's awesome.
Right. This is at Pyrodrone right now, guys.
Oh.
This is now, if it's at Pyrodrone, you got the support of a good quality vendor. So if you run into an issue, Surge has got your back. This is the Darwin FPV Baby Ape 3-inch plug-and-play Pro with the Caddx Ant camera for $91.99, guys. That's right.
Look,
I
it
mean,
has LEDs. It even has LEDs.
It's even got
arm.
LEDs. I couldn't believe it when I saw the price. I'm like, what?
How much does it weigh?
It's 71.6 grams
Oh my god!
as it comes. The only thing you need to get this quad up and flying is a receiver and a transmitter.
Everybody's got those.
Oh, exactly. It comes with a
off something.
Yeah. Now this is an analog quad, guys, but obviously you could change it how you want to. If you wanted to buy it and throw a Caddx Vista in there or a Shark Bite, I'm sure the frame would accommodate. Looks like a nice little plug and play quad already kind of set up to go. But you've got the up to 200 milliwatt switchable VTX. You have the F411 all-in-one flight controller, boasting some 1104 4300 kV 2 to 3S brushless motor. And they want to just make sure that you guys know that this does not come with a battery charger, receiver, or remote control. I love when they put that in there because who would think $91 it wouldn't come with that stuff?
Well, wait a minute. It didn't say it doesn't come with goggles.
You know what? It didn't say that. I wonder if it does.
For $91? Holy!
Wow!
I can't believe it comes out with goggles. All right,
I mean, they must be losing a lot of money on this one.
Yeah, especially those $91 goggles. But obviously, that's not true. But $91 is still a nice price for it.
It looks like it does come with one set of props, 30-1/6 3-blade propellers. And
it comes with Edrone stickers.
Yeah, look at that. Surge even got into my sticker stash.
I don't even know if you see my stickers. You have stickers up there, Edrone.
There we go.
You have a sticker right there, actually.
Sweet.
You know the one that you take a picture with your camera? The scan, or barcode, not barcode, the scan code thing, whatever.
Yeah.
Called? What is that called?
That is a QR code.
A QR code.
Hey, welcome in, sweetheart, Savannah's Adventures. That's my lovely girlfriend, Rebecca, soon-to-be fiance, like Mr. Crowley said.
oh, did I ruin it?
We are now. You made it official.
Sorry, dude. I didn't know you didn't ask you yet. You said you would. Oh.
No. That's just something that needs to get set in motion. That's all.
I'm just kidding. Hey.
Welcome in, Failsafe FPV. Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming in, man.
Good evening.
Make sure I didn't miss anybody else.
How are you this evening?
Yes, sir. So what do you guys think about this? I mean, $91 for a 3-inch plug and play. All you need is a receiver and pretty much ready to go. I thought that was like, wow, the prices have really started to come down on some of these. And look, we even got coupon codes. You can save even more money. Look at that.
Oh my goodness. And where would you get that? Anywhere but here.
Right? Make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you check out Mr. Crowley. Video down in the video. Link to his channel is down in the video description. And I think he may even have a code himself. If you type in Crowley in all caps, I think they give you like an extra like 25 to 30% off if that code's still active. I don't know if it's still active.
It's Mr. Crowley.
Oh, it's Mr. Crowley.
Yeah,
make sure it's Mr. Crowley.
And I think you get 70. Try it and see if it gives you 75 to 88% off.
Oh wow, I would make that thing
but
like
you got to try
free.
That first. That used to be my code for getting free stuff.
Oh
so
yeah.
I hope it works for everybody. Because I get so much free stuff. That's why I'm like.
Yeah.
Like it's amazing that when you start making billions of dollars, it's a crazy world.
Yeah. Props off. This is the 3-inch plug and play quadcopter, the Darwin FPV Baby Ape, for $92 right now at Pyrodrone in stock. And there's coupon codes floating around in the chat, and possibly some made up ones.
Guys,
we're having a good time tonight, guys. So hope you guys are having a good time as well.
I'm trying to auction off my some of my artwork that I've been working on that I saved from my Halloween show, and then if I get this sold tonight for $5,000, I'll buy 2 of these and give 1 to someone.
Ooh. Now we're talking. Look at this, guys.
Signed, autographed, Mr. Crowley. In the
Oh, look at the
baseball
artwork
field,
on that.
flying. There's the hawk that took down my Phantom. There's the kids in the baseball field playing soccer, but there's nuts, but they're actually playing soccer in the baseball
Now,
field.
what does that say below the dog with the steam coming from the poo there? Is that
That says
caca?
caca. Yeah, it says caca because in case people weren't sure, that's a dog taking a dump in the field. He just was there when I drew the picture.
See, and that's another reason why you shouldn't walk while you FPV. You may end up having a slip spot.
Well, that's why I sit there like that.
Exactly. If you sit, you're safe.
And I look like a minion, and my wife brings me food. And then there's my cane on the back. I forgot. I even drew the cane.
Yo, so this is like a basically a walk down memory lane, one of a kind photo that you've created, and you have two of these, and you possibly may give one away.
Right. And on the artwork, there are more Picassos out there than there are Mr. Crowleys.
Now, are you signing the front of that or the back, or both?
I had to sign the front. I mean, on the back, I'll date and everything. Here's another one. I was trying to help out a friend, and I only got 10,000, and I was trying to raise 50,000. But this was a guy down in Philly, and he flies like different things. And I had drawn him on his motorcycle. See, there's
there's Mikey. Yeah.
And then there's the church that he used to fly between, but he can't fly over the guy's hat anymore because he's bad. And,
you even have the logo and everything all laid out.
Oh, I forgot about that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to post something on it. It's just people that we help out in the community. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, I'm just the host, man. This is your show, pretty much. You are the special guest, my friend.
I can do whatever I want.
Long as you're not, you're going to be here to talk about it afterwards. Yeah, absolutely.
I have to think about how you said that. Can I do some magic?
Yeah.
Right,
and welcome in Danish Stallion, man. Welcome in.
Watch this guy,
in, brother. Really appreciate you. Wow, hold on. We gotta do that again. We want to make sure we don't see no tricks here.
I'll do it in slow mo.
Yeah, slow mo. Drum roll. Hold on. Wow, that was, man. How long did it take you to master that? Wow. Now, can you do that with 18650? I think that would be more relevant to the drones.
If I did it with an 18650?
Yeah.
Actually, you'd be right. You would be right. Hey, you want to see something kind of cool? Have you ever seen a switchblade lighter?
Wow. No, I haven't. That's dope.
It's not working right now because I don't have fluid.
But I can see it lighting, so I know it's definitely a lighter. Man, that's awesome.
I love stuff like that. There's little projects I'm working on.
Yeah, Danish Stallion, he's mind blowing right now, and me as well.
Oh my god!
It must have took you a while to master that.
Danish Stallion. You know who the other one is pretty cool? Is Broccoli.
Yeah, Broccoli FPV.
That's some pretty cool stuff, And then
there's
a whole bunch of new guys, and that's what I like hearing from is the new guys. Because I'll tell you what, what happened with me with Chris. So I smashed my drone and I fixed it, and I couldn't get it to fly right. So, anyways, Chris calls me up one day. I said, Chris, you get a little drone I can fly around, a little teeny tiny, 2-inch, 3-inch. I don't give a fuck what it is. Excuse me, as long as it's little. I can't help swearing. I'm sorry about that.
That's all right.
I'm working on it.
We've already gone all in with that.
The other day I got yelled at because I'm like, my wife goes, "You just swore in church." And I'm like, "Oh shit!" And I'm like,
oh man,
at me. I'm like, "Oh, goddamn piff." It's like wicked horrible. I have to say bad words and shit. It's like Tourette's.
And then when they tell you to not say it, you end up saying it more.
Oh my god, it's horrible. Yeah. It's like when you have to take a left-hand turn, and every sign says, "Sean, this is Mr. Crowley. This is the right way," and I go right. That says you're going to hell. And for some reason, I go right. I don't know what the freak just happened in my mind, but I go right.
He's got one of those high-speed cameras there, family. He did the high-speed camera switch on his webcam, and that's how you were able to see that slow-mo with him doing that magic trick. So that way, there was no holds barred. I mean, he did that slow-mo straight up.
Oh no, that was completely like here. I can
Was that like 240 frames per second, something like that?
Watch this, and I can do it with like while I'm vaping.
Oh, check this out. And it doesn't even affect the audio. Look at that.
My
Yeah,
dick is big.
You see that, guys? That was his 240 frames
All right,
per
so
second.
that goes back up to regular speed now.
That was the transition was like almost you couldn't even see it. Man, what kind of camera is that? We gotta put that link or something in there.
Hold on. We talked about this. We can't talk about time travel. We can't talk about the camera specifications.
That's right. You got that military technology, didn't you?
And the non-disclosure. Actually, it's
I forgot about. You know what? Don't sue me on that one. I did forget about that.
You can't discuss anything like that with me.
I'm gonna have to send you another package.
So I need this, guys. I accept envelopes of cash. Not that I said that.
Yes. Welcome in, Birdman 316. What's going on, man?
I gotta finish the story.
Yeah. Let's get to it.
So now I smash up my drone. Chris gives me the pods. We trade pods, and we start talking, blah, 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 you know. And Chris is like, Mr. Crowley, you're so handsome, so sexy. How do you do it? And I'm like, well, you know, Chris, I'm trying to learn how to fix drones. And he starts to tell me, and I'm like, and I kind of like my mind goes off in other areas while I'm talking. Like it is right now. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about a duck over there. My rabbit's in the other room. I have a skill saw out on the back. I don't know why I think about these things. So anyways, Chris tries to tell me how to fix stuff, right? So I kind of like, okay. So I'm like, well, wait a minute. Maybe it's like a big box Chevy. No, it's not. It's electronics. It's a whole different ball game. So, and it's not difficult. You just got to pay attention and read stuff, follow schematics and stuff, which I was cool with it. So finally, after all this torture and stuff, so I send, Chris goes, oh yeah, I got this little drone. Do you still have your E-chain? I'm like, yeah. I go, yeah, take it. And I will trade. So he goes, I go, I just sent it out for flies. I go, I thought I fixed it. And he calls me up and goes, it caught on fire, Sean. Go,
what no.
Caught on fire? He goes, the ESC was red and on fire. I'm like, I don't know what I did to it. I tried putting it back where it said it was on, you know. It's like, and then I just stopped and I said, you know what? I got to start doing some research. And I started researching the drones that I had. Instead of trying to get more drones, I focused on what I had, repaired it. People in the community helped me out big time on figuring out how to do repairs and stuff like that. And
this is one of those hobbies where it truly makes a tremendous difference when you get linked up with people, whether it be in person, which is obviously the best part. But if you can't link up with people in person, at least through social media, you could just learn so much from, you know, other people in the hobby and experiences, and it really does help you a lot to get linked up with people.
Well, what happens around here is I flew my Maverick Pro, my Marmot, 5-inch Marmot, my Amaton.
Yeah.
Right into a Phantom 4 at about 70 miles an hour. And then it just blew into pieces. The Phantom 4, the camera came off, the legs were broken, the body was broken. It like destroyed it. It's like stuff happens, you know.
Sorry about that. I had to handle a possible nuisance sound. But what were you saying about that Marmot?
I actually I did a power loop in the park, and I smashed into this Phantom 4.
Oh!
The person had just had it hovering, like in the middle of the field. Danger. It wasn't even a warning. It was just shattering of plastic and this grinding sound. And you know what? The Marmot, the camera loosened a little, and it broke a prop or bent it, and I bent the prop back and flew it. The guy was pissed. But no one around here flies FPV. So now all these DJI guys, they don't want to play with me anymore. So whatever.
I mean, I see why. I mean, it's like you're the DJI drone takedowner.
Oh, it's wicked bad. It's like, I mean, I physically have crashed 3 DJI drones for one reason or another and totaled someone else's with another drone. So
it must have been like satisfyingly sad. Like you kind of like oh man, like to see that, it
Dude.
kind of must have been kind of impressive to see the destruction, but at the same time, you're like, oh man, I just shattered this guy's drone.
Eric, he was so mad. All of a sudden I looked at him and I go, I guess you're really effed now, huh? Just like that. He was pissed. I go, I'm not paying for this, man. You were just sitting there in the middle of the field. See,
Oh
now listen
no.
to this. I have a video where I almost hit a girl.
Oh.
Okay? Like, I'm
Uh-oh.
talking inches from her head, okay? The two people spotting for me. And at first, I took spotting as a joke. I was like, whatever, you know. But now, with the amount of people I see in my parks, and I can't get really too far, and I'm limited to where I can fly, you got to really be safety conscious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't go damaging somebody's vehicle or hurting a child, or having witnesses at least. Don't have any witnesses.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, exactly. Or at
just-
least the small children. I mean, the bigger children, they could take a little bit more of a hit.
Yeah, they can take a whack, lose a limb,
Yeah.
not a big deal. You know what I mean? But decapitation is permanent, people. Remember that. That's permanent. You can't put a person's head back on. I
Right.
tried, and it doesn't work. Crazy world we live in.
I would be curious to see that process trial.
Oh, you wouldn't. It's terrible. It's awful.
Man, I can't believe it's already 8:54. I want to do something exciting. I want to give something away. I want to do it a little bit different tonight. I actually have the winner already in my mind. But let me show you what that winner is going to get if that winner accepts, of course. Hopefully the winner's in the U.S. That's another thing. You have to be in the U.S. to win. But what you're going to win right now, if you accept it, is a ready-to-fly. I thought having a fun guest on the show, we'd do a fun giveaway. And check out this ready-to-fly.
Holy moly, motherfucker.
This is a toy drone, 1080p camera, dual cameras. I did a review on my channel of this toy drone. It's a lot of fun. It really is a solid toy drone. Really impressed me and knocked my socks off. I thought it was going to be a complete piece of crap. I'm not even going to lie to you. I thought this thing was going to be a hunk of garbage. I thought I was going to send it up and it was just going to start flying by itself and running into trees. But no, it actually held its own. It was a solid toy drone.
Actually, didn't you do like an opening or like a flight of this? I thought you did a video on this.
Oh yeah, I did a video on it on my YouTube channel.
That flew excellent.
It did. I was completely shocked, completely surprised, and I knew that I was going to want to save this for a very special occasion to give to one lucky winner on a very fun show because I had so much fun with this drone. So, the winner who I am picking tonight, I'm doing this completely different.
It's Mr. Crowley.
I'm doing this based on what I've seen in the interaction in the chat tonight. I'm basing it on people who haven't previously won a giveaway here recently. And I would like to nominate to win this, if he is in the U.S., Family Guyver.
Nice.
Family Guyver, if you are interested, I thank you so much for being in the stream and being interactive throughout the whole duration of the stream. If you would be interested in winning this, all I need you to do is just tell me you're in the U.S. and you accept the winning, and send me an email. I'll give you my email address. Send me your shipping information, and I will ship this to you completely for free if you're in the U.S. and you agree to take this. So,
Nice.
Family
Very nice.
Guyver, now is your time to say yay or nay. Okay, cool. He said yes. So cool, man. So I'm hoping that's him saying, okay, sweet.
Nice.
So congratulations, Family Guyver. He just won this ready-to-fly toy drone that I think he's going to have a blast with. Maybe if you have some children that want to fly it, this is good for the kids. It's got the brushed motors. Really is a fun toy quadcopter to get in the hobby. So let me go ahead and get you my email so I can you can go ahead and send me your shipping information, and I'm going to ship this out to you. But I want to do something a little bit different. I've got my eye on the chat. I'm seeing what's going on, people who have been in here and interacting, and I greatly appreciate everybody. But I noticed that that he's been in here almost the whole length of the show, and he's really been interactive. So I really like to see that. Really do appreciate your support. So congratulations once again.
Nice.
And just send me an email, and I'm going to send that to you for absolutely $0 and 0 cents.
I like that.
Yep.
Actually, Danish Stallion. Again, I want to say thank you, man, for sharing your videos, dude. Great job, man. Great flying.
Oh, yeah.
Drone shots. What's up, my friend? How you doing? But Danish Stallion, yeah, I was watching your stuff recently, man. You get some goonies. Keep it going. That looks really good.
Man, he is a phenomenal pilot. He does a lot of really mind-bending tricks, and he makes them look so easy.
Doesn't it? It's like
he makes it look just so easy. I'm
all like happy. I did some stuff and I watched his video. And I'm like, freak. But for anybody new, these are the shows you want to watch. You want to watch like Edrone, MD95 TSI, drone.
Thank you, Crystal. Appreciate it.
Crystal, thank you, and
hey, welcome in, Jim's Droning. Welcome in. Good to see you, man. Absolutely. Well, what do you say we, man, what a great stream we're having, guy. I can't believe it's already 9 o'clock. It feels like it's been like 20 minutes. I'm not even lying. I could do this all night. But I do have to be over to the Optimized Drone Show.
Well, so, here's the thing I wanted to say. Edrone, thank you for what you do, man. Guys, go back, watch this guy's video, and watch, like, MD95 TSI and Crystal, Drone Maniacs, Optimized Drone, Matt Gankman, Dan, and just all those different people in different groups like that. There's so many more of them, but these are all groups that you're going to get stuff from. And don't get, I wanted to quit this freaking thing, and I still don't know shit. And I'm just learning now, you know, so.
That right there just makes it for me, man. Thank you so much. I'm just so happy to be able to do that and really like kind of hone in and really just pick somebody that I feel deserves to win just based on the support you've been showing in the stream tonight. So I greatly appreciate it. And this is the first time he's ever won anything. So hey, please consider hitting the subscribe button. We do giveaways on the channel here on the live streams quite often. So good times. Make sure you subscribe to Mr. Crowley. Make sure you check him. There is one more thing I wanted to do before we ended it. I wanted to go ahead and shoot over to my Facebook group, Drone Addicts, and want to do a community standout. Me and Mr. Crowley are going to watch some community standout footage from posts over there. This is my Facebook group. I'll show you here in a minute. If you go to Facebook and type in Drone Addicts, that is my Facebook group. So let me go ahead and bring you guys over here so you can see. And I greatly, highly encourage everybody to come over here and join. We got a lot of good things going on over here. Anything drone related that's not offensive, I encourage you to post. Post over there any of your drone related content. So what I like to do is kind of scroll down here and basically looking for your videos that you guys are sharing. And let's check out this one right down here, I believe. I love it when you guys put your FPV videos on here and your drone content. Really do like it. There was one I saw in here earlier. Let's see if I can find it.
Oh, I saw Bigfoot in that one.
Oh yeah, and I mean, there's so much to see because it's been a lot of people posting, which is awesome. But this is the one we're going to do here. Tim Larson.
Oh,
we're going to go ahead and expand this. Check this out.
Of the silence that allows for my mind to run around.
Can you guys hear that audio? Hopefully not. I don't want to get copyright struck on that. But check out this flying. What we were talking about earlier is how he makes it look so easy, and look at this awesome spot. Really, really
like
nice
flying. Look at that. I love that.
Nice little transition there. I like how he kind of faded it out and then went right into another one. I really love that he's playing with not only the building. I mean, the building is amazing in itself, but he's reaching out there and still getting all up in those trees.
Yeah, he's just going to it. On the ground.
Yes. I love to just highlight you guys when you post stuff on the Facebook group. Greatly do appreciate that. I love share. Please share everything over there. Drone Addicts.
That's
I mean,
awesome.
look how he's
Look
just
at that tree.
he just
That was
when he gets
awesome,
in
that
those
tree.
trees, it's almost like he just becomes one with the branches. I mean, it's really is short of amazing. Really nice power loop. Look at that. Look how long he held that, and then he was thinking about it. He was thinking about going backwards through it.
Yeah, he was going to go the distance.
Yes.
Oh, that was
Yes.
still better. That was nice. That's very cool.
Yes. What video, brother? The one about me and my shorts? Is that the one you're talking about? I didn't see it over there. I have to look again. I didn't see it when I was scrolling.
What, with your shorts?
Yeah, and
It's
he
definitely
drone in
out
his
there. I've
undies.
seen it.
That was funny.
I
Well,
posted it on Pornhub.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Pornhub. Yeah, well, to see Edrone, myself, in his undies, go over to MD95 TSI's channel. He's got his video up now showing the whole, the quad rescue from the watery grave, and me trying to warm my legs by the fireplace that we happen to have.
That was awesome. What a good
Right?
setup that was there, huh? With the fireplace.
Yeah, it was just like perfect for the temperature and everything. We had
That's
like
awesome.
tables to put our bags down. I mean, we were
Yeah,
like
you
getting a
bring
little
like
spoiled.
food, cook up some hot dogs or burgers. You know what I mean?
We was getting a little spoiled. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Oh, definitely. But that's cool.
Yeah, I had MD's pants on too. They were quite comfortable. Make sure you check out Danish Stallion over at Optimized Drone. Go show him some love. Throw him a sub. And I can't stress it enough, man. Please share everything over on Facebook groups that you like. Anything drone related on Drone Addicts. Greatly love to see what you guys come up with. I love everything you share. He says in Drone Addicts. All right, I'll show it. I was trying to bring people to your channel, but all right, we'll do it this way. We'll do it this way. If that's what my brother wants, then that's what we'll do. So let me pull this up. Let me see. Go to my groups here. And let me bring you along for the ride so you're not waiting on me in the background. Alrighty. So, who are the Drone Addicts? Looking for MD95 TSI. There it is right there. I don't know why I didn't see that. Oh, 4 minutes. You little sneaker. You just did that. That's alright. We'll put it up there. Alright, so go ahead and show you guys. I might have to open up another screen here. Alright, let me get it queued up. The intro he did was hands down, he nailed the intro. He definitely nailed it. So let me go back here. Sorry guys, I'm doing a little bit of stuff in the background. And let me get this pulled up. You guys are going to want to definitely stick around because this is something you probably won't see too often.
Actually, I paid him money for the uncut version. It's crazy. Crazy stuff you're going to see.
The uncut one?
Oh, it's going to be terrible. You can block your eyes, hide the kids, hide the wife.
All right, get ready, guys. Here we go. After
God,
I
my
retrieve
eyes.
my quad,
Oh, you can't stop
there we
looking.
go. E-drones into skivvies.
Wait, they go on.
See me in the skivvies.
Yeah, skippies!
Yeah,
On
I'm white. I'm white.
MD95 TSI's channel. Make sure you check it out for the full video.
So did
And
Chris
we'll
give
skip
you
to the end to show you the whole retrieval.
Did Chris give you the pants that he was wearing, or did you go to his house and put on clothes?
So, yeah, I decided
want
that I thought
clarification.
it would feel better if I just left my jeans on. And I was like, all right, maybe if I just leave the jeans on, I won't get called for, indecent exposure and stuff coming out
Well,
here.
that's a great thought for a few seconds. until that water seeps into the groin area.
Yes.
And then you realize
And there it is. There it is.
Look at that.
I had a GoPro 8 on it.
Oh,
so, needless to say, I was really excited to have that back.
Yeah.
What a great retrieval.
So with a GoPro 8, that's probably a $400 and something drone, $500 drone in the water.
Yeah, I was thinking, man, that's like $1,000 sitting in there.
Yeah, you can figure.
Let's go ahead and take a dip.
$500 and $400 for that, you know. So it adds up.
I was like, let's go ahead and take a dip. Why
Yeah,
not,
we're
right?
just living for that.
But thank you so much, Chris, for putting that video up and sharing it on the Facebook group. A lot of fun, man. The adventures never stop, right? He said, just show the beginning and the end. We all have the fun. Well, to see the full video, guys, check out MD95TSI, Chris Justice. Check him out. Show him some love. And make sure you check out Mr. Crowley and his drones. I got his link down in the description. Make sure you go over there, sub up, show him some love. Greatly appreciate to have you on the show tonight. What a lot of fun we've had. Really, really good stuff.
Awesome show, dude. Thank you for having me on, man. I was just like so excited because it's just I love watching you guys. So
this has been one of the fastest hours I think I've ever done a live stream. I gotta admit, this is. Well, it feels to me in my mind like we've been on for about a half an hour.
I deal a lot with time travel, and what happens, like when I do my slow-mo stuff, it actually speeds up time for you guys. Because I'm moving slow, people.
We really got to get the link for that camera, man. What is that, 240 frames per second? I forgot the disclosure. We have to.
The disclosure. We can't talk about disclosure. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, I came back to their house, and Crystal Justice and Chris Justice were so nice. They let me put my soaking wet jeans in the dryer to dry out, and then they gave me some nice military fleece pants to keep me warm while I waited. So their hospitality.
Stop. Wait.
Top notch.
Okay, so here you are, naked at Chris and Crystal's house.
In their bathroom.
They hand you some clothes, and they're playing music, and you're in a room that's kind of dark, a little disco ball spinning, right? Is that the scene, or
it's a little foggy? There was some things going on there that made my mind a little foggy. So I honestly don't remember every single thing that happened that night. To be honest,
I'm sorry, I'm taking it down the whole level. I'm sorry. Let's move forward. It's my bad. I take full accountability. You guys got a problem with that?
Time flies when we're having fun. You are right about that. He said he went naked. Naked GoPro. Is that what it means for a naked GoPro? You go diving in naked to get your GoPro.
GoPro.
Oh man, good stuff.
Won't let the secrets out.
I know.
No one can see us right now, so nobody knows.
I swear I could keep this stream going for another hour. It's just been so great.
We slipped them a Mickey, and we're gonna videotape it.
I knew there was something in that Arby's sandwich that just tasted a little funny. I mean, feeling a little funny.
Hey, Eric, does this smell like chloroform?
Yeah. Hey, smell this. Does this smell like? Yeah, then you're out. Oh man. Well, guys, make sure you check out Mr. Crowley, MD95TSI, Crystal Justice. Check everybody out. Show some love down in the everybody that's been in the chat today. And go head on over to Optimized Drone if you're still wanting to hang out and have some more live stream fun. I'm going to be heading over there after I cut the stream, so have some good times over there with Dan and Matt Gankman and the crew. So he said I gave him gummies. Yeah.
Nothing like 4 packs of gummies and a person with roofies.
Yeah, it was some good times though. Right? I told them, I said, this is the day where I think I've been the happiest and the saddest in one day that I can remember. The saddest when I dunked it and I had no idea where it was other than underwater. And the happiest when I decided to walk back by that coastline and I saw that red TPU underwater. It was just like I hit the lottery. I was just like, whoa, there it is.
Edrone. Everybody told me your drone was going to corrode and this and that, and I took it home, I washed it all off, and I blew dry it. I went and cleaned out everything with alcohol. And like a week later, it did. But I flew it, and it flew fine. It flew fine for like a week, and then all of a sudden, like, the wires were like kind of fraying and like everything was like corroding, so I just replaced everything.
Oh yeah, luckily this was fresh water.
Yeah.
So that was a big saving grace. I have it in a bag over here, thanks to Chris. He put it in a couple plastic bags, like just dunked with rice. So it's just going to dry out for a whole week, and then hopefully we'll be able to fire it up and at least save some of the electronics. Hey, Harley FPV, thanks so much for stopping in, man. Greatly appreciate your support. We're wrapping it up. We're coming to the end. I've got to hop on over to Optimize Drone, but guys, it's been a blast. Mr. Crowley, thank you so much for coming on the stream, man. I've had a blast.
Thank you for having me. And all you guys out there that I talked to, thank you very much for your help and your assistance. I appreciate it. And if there's anything I can ever do, don't bother me. No, just call me. And whatever, and I'll do the same for you guys. You know what I mean? If I can.
You've got a friend in me.
You got a friend in me.
Hit me up on Messenger. And if we can't get it figured out, we'll just reach out to company.
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me.
Thank you so much. Props off that code. I can't remember. Somebody posted it in the live chat. So either scroll back now or after the stream gets back uploaded, just watch it back, and it should be in the live chat. But I actually can't remember what the code said. Sadly enough, I can't remember. And the Crowley's code, I think he said Mr. Crowley's code. It may or may not work. It probably won't work. I probably would say check the other code that was put in here.
Yeah, because I looked at it, and if you type in Mr. Crowley, you get a 99% code rate discount. But I don't know how often that happens. So give it a try. Give it a try. Let me know.
Yeah. Hey, Carolina Air Shots, man. Thanks so much for coming in. Greatly appreciate you. And make sure you guys stay tuned because we're going to be back here next Sunday with another very special guest. You're not going to want to miss out at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And until then, guys, Mr. Crowley, thank you so much for stopping in and being a special guest. Link to his channel is in the video description. Make sure you go ahead and check him out.
Thank you, Edrone, for everything you do.
Oh, thank you. Greatly appreciate it.
And don't smoke crack. Have a great night, everybody.
And don't smoke crack at night.
Well, sometimes it's all night. But anyways, moving forward.
Yes. And welcome in King FPV, man. Like I said, I feel like I could keep the stream going for another hour.
Yeah, but aren't you supposed to be on another channel right now?
Yep. I have to go over to Optimize Drone and go hang out with them guys. I'm a special guest over there, so.
Did you guys just see a ghost?
I think I did.
I just saw a ghost, a naked blonde.
That was cool that we both saw it at the same time.
I am so happy I saw that.
Guys, Edrone and Mr. Crowley, out.